How to conquer your mind, how to improve your habit. Today I am discussing on this topic very deeply and very clearly. It will impact on your habits because your habit is very important, because it's create your personality, it's create your attitude, which is a very important in life, not only SSB, but how to live your life. That is very important. If you're not living your life which you want, then what is the meaning of your life? How can you find the meaning of your life? It will depend on the way of living, the way of thought process. Okay. Suppose that a man who is always hungry for success, how can he achieve the success? It will depend on his mental stamina or his need. Need creates motivation. If you have a not hunger for any type of a food, if you not hunger much, then you cannot succeed. Your hunger should be very strong. If you are not enough hunger, then goal will be just a dream for you. You should be a very hunger towards your goal. If your goal is more important for you than any other things, then my friends, it is the time of you. You can create everything. Okay, so always find your hunger. Hunger will motivate you. Hunger will lead you. Hunger will create the fact. Hunger will create the direction. Hunger will create the motivation. So always find your hunger. Hunger is the true things to improve in your personality. Suppose that if you are preparing for some examination like NDO series, for example, we pick up two example, okay, two exam, because you are dedicated towards NDO series, okay. How to crack this exam? Lot of hard work, but the direction is not in your hand. Then how can you make a proper hard work or make a proper, give the proper result? How? It is the basic concept of any type of exam you can clear. What is the basic concept? The basic concept is to identify your weak areas. How can you? Suppose that if we're talking about war, how we can win the war? How? Then we have to be planning. Okay. First of all, we should understand our goal. Then we will do the planning according our goal of war. Okay, like a mountain. Okay, some terrorists come on the mountains. Okay, how to tackle the situations, because they are preparing for destroying your territory, your area, your whatever you are living there. They want to destroy everything. How to save your territory from them? It will be your duty. Then what will we do? Then you make a plan, according the situation. It will create the need in your mind. It will create the motivation in your mind. It will create something, a special mechanics in your mind. This mechanics will help to tackle any type of operation. Okay. So if you handle this terrorist which is situated on mountains, what they are planning, how can they act, how can they react, it will all go in your mind, because you know something is happening. Okay, how to tackle this? You will reach on you will recce. Okay, you make a plan. First you make a plan, then you will gathering some information with local people. Okay, you will gathering many things, which is a very important regarding your task or obstacle. Okay, if these all things will come up and evolve in your plannings, then your task, 50% task will be completed. Now you will be very punctual, very disciplined, and stick to your plan. Then you will definitely achieve the success, because in the planning you will calculate all the risk, You will calculate all the weak areas, you will calculate the strong points, you will calculate all the surroundings, climates, so it will not hamper your action. Okay, the planning is a roadmap of action. So whatever you giving the examination, you should have a proper planning. It will give you a proper mindset to proper action for the proper exam. It will create some motivation. If you are not going through like this, then definitely you will not reach anywhere. So planning is a very important. Whatever you are doing, if you are, suppose that if you are going for ND examination, what will you do? In that examination, you should understand the basic concept. You have to be read 10, 12 PCM plus bio, okay, then GS, English, okay, mathematics. It is the basic subject of the ND examination. Okay, you will learn thoroughly, but you will focus on the important part, which is regularly asked by UPSC. Okay, then it will create, it will increase the chance of selection. It is your planning. It will be your all things, whatever comes in your minds, you will give on the planning. If the planning will give you the answer, then you can achieve it, because planning give a roadmap. Planning always give a roadmap, which is actually we can measure our our capacity according to the planning. So planning is always important. Whatever you do in your life, then planning. Okay, so always do the planning for any type of task. But how we can plan? We have to be very disciplined. We have to be very cool and calm and composed, which is a very important in every field, in everywhere in the life. This, if you will the calm and composed in your life, then it will be definitely lead you in a positive directions where you get many results, which is important for you. Okay, if you want something positive in your life, then always work on it. Otherwise it's just a dream or whatever. Be punctual with your preparation, be punctual with your physical activity, be prepared for mental activity. How to increase your mental stamina? You have to put yourself in a difficult zones where your mind will calculate. It increase the mental stamina. Your experience will increase the mental stamina. Go alone where you want to travel. Go solo trip is a totally a good opportunity to increase your mental stamina. If you're dealing with the people, if you're dealing with a different type of strangers, then you will understand the value of mental stamina. Mental stamina comes with your knowledge, your experience, your exposure. Okay, so always just do anything, do with your whole responsibility. Took the responsibility on your shoulder. If you took the responsibility on your shoulder, then your mind will automatically work. Your mind will be increase the stamina of mental stamina. Always be accountable. Whatever you do in the life, took the responsibility of this, because I do it, because I know it, because I want to it. So always this thing or this type of thinking will definitely give you a proper impact on your life. Okay, so it will create your attitude, it will create your stamina, it will create your personality. Because overall we can see in the life, we want a good attitude, like positive attitude. We want good habits which can lead us to a proper direction. Bad habits always distract us from our goal. Okay, so this thing should be very clear in our mind. Many people, many students, many friends will not teach you these things, because in the friend circle you have a lot of competitions. So always friend give you a wrong advice, because you will not reach in your position. If you reach in your position, then they will jealous you. So friend always jealous you, because they don't want to be you're something better. Actually, this is the thing which always we can see, because sometimes Friend always very good friend, but sometimes in friend circle, lot of competition. They are not bad by heart, but they are by desire, because friend always think that they will spend time with you. If you are reaching somewhere, they will alone. So sometimes these things will come in their minds. We cannot say the friend is a bad, but we can say the mental conditioning of the friend circle is like this. The friend will never give you the proper way. Friend will help you, no doubt, but they will not help you in the direction where they will leave. They cannot reach, but you have a capability to reach. Sometimes friend will not help this most of cases, but somewhere friends are very good. They always living with like of brothers and sisters, so they will always help you in your progress, in your success. So always enjoy with your friends, but always focusing which you are actually truly friend. Okay, because without friend life is nothing. But I totally agree with the argument when the friend circle is a supportive or not supportive, but we have a particular logical thinking. Then we can say friend is a good, but you have to be understand actually he is a good for you or not, because friend always create your habits. Your parents create your habits, your teacher creates your habit. If you are, these things will come in your way, then you can say yes, you are the proper a good listener or you are a good communicator, because your surroundings create your habits. They create your attitudes. Suppose that in your family, if your father don't scold you for getting early or something like that, if you are come late in the night, if your father don't say anything to you, then you will be a very casual. Okay, it's going on. There is no problem in the house. People are always doing their work. I'm doing my work. We are independent. We are don't bothering with each other. No problems. So this is the wrong things. Your father should be scolded you why you are late, because your parents always make you responsible. If your parents don't think you became responsible, then my friend, you are in a very wrong place, seriously. Because in the life, a man always be a responsible. Okay, if you're a boy, then you understand your responsibility, because you will have to support your family after some times. Now today you can become a cheeky wicky boy. Okay, you can enjoy party or whatever, but the truth is, in the last, you have to follow your responsibility. You have to fulfill the dream of your parents, when you getting married, then your wives, after that your children's, then all things come in your shoulder. Not early, but after. You should understand these things. Okay, no one will save you. You have to save your territory, you have to save your family, you have to save your family desire. If a day your father or mother needs something, if you don't have something after the education, then you will be feeling something like you are a loser. Then you understand what is the life goal. You have to understand your a proper way. Always taking care of your dear ones, whatever they are, your parents, your brother and sisters. That is your responsibility. After that, we will discuss something relationships, which today the students or a lot of myths come in our society that girlfriend boyfriend is a bad things. I will discuss very deeply in that video, which you can clear. They can clear many things about your mental activity. Okay, if you listening my lecture very clearly, then you become very clear with your mindset. I hope. If you have any doubt, any problems, any something which comes in your mind, I know my language will little bit tutti frutti, but I give you a proper idea, very easy to understand. If you have problems, then please comment your problem in my comment box. I will definitely answer you. So enough for today. Bye guys. Thank you. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Bye bye.